What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Rest Hold Podcast, episode 69. Brought to you, as always, by your boys Tanner, Fred, and me, Zach Foreman. Tanner, say what's up to the people.
What's going on, everybody? Coming up on the Big 5 pay-per-view.
Yeah, the Big 5. It's treated as such.
Coming up on 2 of the Big 5 pay-per-views.
Maybe we should expect something crazy.
Crown Jewel, then Survivor Series.
Yeah, so I guess before we get into it, a little outside the ring.
Yeah, some small stuff this week, right?
No more Hell in a Cell.
Hell in a Cell, well, okay. Hell in a Cell pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
PLE, gone.
Yeah. I'm a fan.
Love this.
I
love
love
this move
it
out of H.
because the pay-per-view itself has been stale. You don't want to see 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
So now, when you get one at Extreme Rules or WrestleMania or SummerSlam, it's going to have so much draw, so much appeal that event is going to be so much better.
Now do this with the Chamber, and all is right in the world.
I'm with you 100%.
Money in the Bank, I think, is okay.
Money in the Bank is fine because it's become almost like a marker on the calendar. Like,
Yeah.
okay, here's the new the new wrestling year. We have
Yeah.
a new Money in the Bank winner. They'll hold it through Mania or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's okay with me.
And I think having it at Mania, while I think it was good because it gets people on the card, the fact that you have 2 nights already, you already have 20 matches on this card. So that Emma
is back
on SmackDown,
which is
after a 5-year hiatus.
That's cool with me.
Yeah, it's
she's
all right.
she's okay.
Yeah.
She's fine.
No complaints. Not pumped, but no complaints.
Yeah, that's cool. My only thing is, which kind of leads into other people are rumored to be coming back.
Tegan Knox
yeah.
is on the rumor mill.
My only problem with that is, as we've kind of talked about every episode, is like you got people you don't use already.
Yes, this is very much true.
How many more people can you bring in? And this is not to be insulting. I don't mean to discredit anybody, but you bring back Dakota Kai, for instance, and somehow she's worse than she was on NXT.
Yeah,
and I don't know if it's the character, the group, whatever, but somehow it's just not working.
EO is definitely not as good as she was.
No.
And maybe it's just, again, I don't really like to crap on anyone because they're all talented, but maybe they were never as good, and then you put them against people on the main roster and you realize maybe they were a little outclassed.
I kind of had that take about EO for a while, and everyone was like, no, you're wrong, but
maybe.
Kind of
maybe.
up.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Something to think about. But yeah, Tegan Knox apparently coming back.
Yeah.
I don't know who else is on the list. But apparently there's more women coming through.
Right. Your shirt, The Architect, Seth freaking Rollins.
Those can't see.
All blonde.
Blonde, yeah.
Blonde Seth Rollins.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, don't love it.
Yeah, to take a loss.
Yeah.
Blonde Seth Rollins to take a loss.
He comes back next week, black hair. That would be funny. That would be funny.
That didn't work.
Yeah, that would be good. I hope he does that. He comes back all right, we're back.
That would be very funny.
That'd be good.
That's why they got to get me in the booth.
Or just never acknowledge that he was blonde.
Yeah,
just
that too.
Pretend it didn't happen.
Yeah, I didn't lose last week.
That was somebody.
What else? Anything outside the ring?
One more thing.
Yeah.
All plans for the Bloodline, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens are being put on halt.
Oh.
Because of how good Sami Zayn has been with the Bloodline.
Okay.
Apparently, this is supposed to be like a 1-month comedy thing.
And then
he was supposed to team up with Kevin Owens after. But he's been so good, and their story has been so good that Triple H is scrapping all of what he was gonna do and kind of just letting it go.
You can keep that in your back pocket for 100%. Whenever.
You can do it. You can pull it back out whenever you want.
Whenever this goes stale, you just have Kevin Owens come up.
Yeah.
But man, the honorary Uce.
This past Friday might have been their best segment so far.
And
it was awesome.
That sounds like, that's not that crazy. No, that's saying a lot. Yeah. Because Sami Zayn with the Bloodline has been must-see TV.
100%.
It's some of the funniest stuff.
Yeah. And this Friday was great.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched it, it's everywhere.
Go see it.
Yeah.
It's tough to tough to make Roman break character. But
here's the thing. I disagree with that statement because Roman didn't break character.
Okay.
Jay broke character.
Okay.
Roman's character is that he's Roman.
Yeah, that's true.
He thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Jay laughing was what made it good.
Yeah.
You see him cover his face and that was good.
I can't even believe. I don't give a damn what the tribal chief thinks.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, it's like That was good. And then he was like, I'm going to take this honorary away.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'm just going to change his name. Yeah. That was funny.
It's good.
That's kind of like, what's funny about that too is kind of like, that was kind of like a meta joke also. Yeah. Like how WWE just runs through characters. Like you just change your character. Yep. So that's kind of good. That was good. But I would love to see a Sami Uso shirt.
I mean,
I would love to
it's
see that.
coming.
It's 100%.
If you think they did that for that's coming instantly.
100%.
I can't wait for the Bloodline shirt updated. Sami Zayn.
With Sami on it. You know what's going to be real funny too? Like Sami's in, like Jay's in the back.
Sami
that would be
up.
good. That would be good.
I guess with that we can kind of get into the card.
Yeah.
Because that kind of makes me want to talk about that match first.
Let's do it. Let's start with that.
Let's do it.
The Usos versus the Brawling Brutes for the undisputed WWE Tag Team titles.
So it's Holland and what's his name?
Ridge
and Dune.
Or
Dune? Butch,
yeah.
Not Dune.
It's also
Pete
Dunne.
I know. Versus the Usos.
The Usos. Which ones?
It's right, Jimmy and Jay.
Because there is still a Friday before.
Yeah, there is. And being that we're recording this earlier.
Real quick.
Yes.
Just heads up for everyone. There will be spoilers for Friday's Night SmackDown. So stay off the internet if you don't want to see them. Yes. Because it's pre-recorded because they'll be flying to Saudi.
Right.
Just keep that in mind.
Right.
Back into it.
So, being that this is pre-recorded before we see the go-home show, I think the Usos win. I don't think it's even up for debate. Like, I think there's a lot more to the story to grow on
100%.
Before the payoff. With that said, if Friday comes around and they push Sami for some odd reason, where like 2 or 3 segments of Sami Zayn just getting under Jay's skin, I could see this turning and being the start of the downfall on the stretch. And they can make the stretch however long they want. But it could be the stretch to even Roman's demise.
Why I agree with you. I think it's Usos for sure because I feel like there's so much potential in seeing them firebird the tag team titles with Sami, and that would just to see how mad Jay would be when be like Roman's like, you guys are defending tonight, and like Jay's like ready, he's like, nah, Sami and Jimmy, the Usos, and Jay's just pissed. That would be good.
Yes, there is so much left to do it, and that's why I'm saying that is my pick. I don't foresee them doing anything Friday that changes that. But if, for some reason, WWE goes, you know what, let's just rush it. We want to get the title to Bray fast. Let's rush it.
Yeah,
then,
maybe.
Okay, maybe. But I doubt it, so going
I like
Usos.
Usos here, too. Yeah.
Going Usos.
Staying in the realm of tag team wrestling, the OC versus the Judgment Day.
Okay. This one I feel good about. I feel like it should be the OC. I feel like it's, Styles and the Good Brothers. But what does that do for Judgment Day now with Dominic right away losing?
Sure.
I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too deep into it. You tell me. I don't know.
Here's what I like. I like Judgment Day for this because I think this might be a little bit of fantasy booking. Okay. So keep that in mind.
Yeah.
What's the next pay-per-view?
Survivor Series.
Right. What's the main event of Survivor Series? Not the actual match, but what are the matches? What did they announce? What kind of matches?
Games.
War games.
Yeah.
Do they dare go 3 guys and a girl?
In War Games.
In War Games. Because there are reports that the OC will be adding Raquel Gonzalez. Or Raquel Rodriguez now, I guess her name is.
So I don't know how she fits there, right? I don't think it fits her character well at all.
Okay, let's just say...
But
even if they don't, let's just say they go mixed tag traditional Survivor Series match. Because they said there's War Games. They didn't say there's not traditional matches.
It's true.
So even if they go that route, put Ray with the OC, you can find someone for Judgment Day.
Yeah.
I think Judgment Day wins this because of Rhea, which leads to Raquel. Maybe not joining... But formally, but assistant.
We need a female presence.
Yes, and there's already history with Raquel and Rhea, so that's my pick.
I like that, and I think you convinced me that that's a good enough reason for me, And I already had my doubts because how are you going to come out and lose with Dominic right away?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you bring back the Good Brothers, the OC is back. They can lose.
They can lose.
They can lose.
Especially it's because of Rhea, because that's kind of been the whole point of this. Right. Is they don't have an answer for her right now.
Right. So I like that, and I'm here for that. So I'm going to go ahead and tail your pick here.
All right.
Go Judgment Day.
Judgment Day. Singles match. Regular match.
Yeah.
Braun Strowman and Omos. Two monsters meeting.
Yeah, so it seems like the thrill or the luster around Omos has kind of died down.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, here's the thing, though. I don't think it's his fault.
No, it's not.
I think it's these horrible squash matches that he does every week.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool the first time we see someone. It's cool the second time we see someone. The seventh, not as cool.
It's also weird that they decided to do that with him now. Because he was established. They did that run with him. He beat Bob.
He's a tag team champion. He buried the New Day at WrestleMania. Yeah. Buried them.
That's what I'm saying. It's a weird thing that they're doing. So people don't forget about these matches.
Yeah.
Like, hello.
It's in the history. Like, we know what happened.
We all have Peacock. Like,
it's there.
But besides that, Braun is nuclear. He's on fire. They brought him back for a reason, and that reason is to keep him strong in the big picture. He's a marketable face. Like, he works. People see Braun Strowman. This guy's massive. He's in incredible shape. Like, he's winning.
Yeah, I think Braun as well.
And he's an attraction, which is why he's going to Saudi.
Yeah, people like Braun.
Like,
I think he wins this.
Yeah, this one there's not really much story.
There's not a whole lot. It's just we're both
massive. I'm the monster.
Let's get
after
it.
Yeah. Blah blah blah.
All right, the match that we've been calling for a long time.
So it makes sense why they didn't do it the first time.
It does. I mean, and we had the reasons right. There was already a cage on the mat, on the card. Right.
And now here we are.
Drew McIntyre, Karrion Kross, steel cage.
Yeah, I just want to take 1 second to just let it resonate. Finger, pulse. This podcast called for this for months. We knew it was coming.
We did.
And this is where it ends. In my opinion, this ends the feud. Kross wins, finally clean. It's over. I don't know. I could be so off base. They could do this for another 30 times. But I think it's time to move on.
I agree with you in all of those accounts.
And Drew's way, yeah. Okay.
I'm going to go with Drew. But I still think the feud's over. Because I think they're using Drew and the Brawling Brutes, that whole group, all three of them, for war games against the Bloodline. So I think that's 4-on-4.
That's good fantasy booking.
I don't even know if it's
fantasy. It's really not.
Here's
fantasy.
the thing: Brawling Brutes fighting for the tag belts.
Yep.
They jumped Sheamus.
Yep.
Everyone knows Sheamus and Drew are best friends.
Yep.
They're gonna need a guy.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that crazy.
It's not that crazy.
And what's crazy too is I don't think it's Roman. I think it's the other four. I think Roman's gonna have a separate match.
Because I was about to say, I would be hard pressed to believe Roman loses.
I don't think he's gonna be in the match.
Right, which is what has to happen because the Usos and Roman cannot all lose in that match.
No.
They just can't.
And also, what a way to tie in, like, all right, this is where you guys prove that. Because let's say, like, Jay, like, moves on, right? And he's, all right, we're good with Sammy.
Yeah.
What a way to prove it. All right, you're really good.
Go win. And then
go win in war games. Smoked. Bang.
Absolutely smoked.
Bang.
Like, okay, you pin Ridge and...
you gotta keep Solo safe. Like, he's gotta get some pins in, but the rest of them can get cooked.
Yeah. Smoke.
Yeah.
Smoke them. All right.
Back on topic.
Yeah.
I'm going Drew.
I like that. My only thing is I don't think your booking even gets affected by this.
That's fair. That's a good point.
So I think that Kross can still win because he needs to win.
Ooh. Yeah.
And then
that's a good point. That's a good point.
That's it. I don't know. I'm going to go with Kross still. I think the feud is over. Like you said, that's really good reasoning. Honestly, I would love for that match to happen more so than the other war games that we just spoke about.
That's true.
I like that too, but this match that you just gave, yeah.
I'm gonna stay with Drew just to try to mix up our selections here, but
same picks, yeah.
You almost got me on that. You almost convinced me. I think you might be right on that one.
Yeah, because he doesn't need to win for that match to happen.
You're correct. You're correct.
All right.
Women's title match. Last women standing. Bayley, Bianca.
Their first match was very good. The ladder match was awesome. This is going to be better.
I think so. I think it's going to be sick.
I'm pumped for this
I think
match.
It's going to be really good.
I'm very pumped.
So, who's your pick?
I think this time it is going to be Bayley. I think that they got her comfortable. They could see she could work. She had full matches now. And maybe that's what they were looking into. Like, we don't want to give you the belt right away. See if you could still go. Like, see how the body's holding up. Body's holding up. The mic work is still there. She's still a fan favorite. And I know she's a heel, but I said it before. I'll say it again. Bianca's run has been less than spectacular. Every match is great. The storylines themselves, not so much. Maybe it's time to move on.
Okay. I'm very torn about this because there's a lot of things to keep into consideration. Mm-hmm. If it was just this match in like June, probably going Bayley 100 times.
Yeah.
But with the new push of Nikki Cross, do we get a double finish or a no contest? Maybe.
Oh, gosh, no.
On the other hand,
I'm
going to tie this back in. Ronda has been doing a lot of open challenges. Mm-hmm. Is Charlotte coming back? If Charlotte's coming back, does Charlotte win before November? Charlotte and Bianca at Survivor Series. So there's a lot of things here that's consider, I think,
that's
than
all
more
good,
than just...
But I don't even necessarily know if we need Charlotte and Bianca. Charlotte and Bayley's a draw, too.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I know what the history and the implications are, but I don't know.
I think both would be good matches.
Yeah. My thing is also, we spoke about it to open the show. This is treated like a big five.
Yeah.
Crown Jewel, whether people like it or not, is treated as if it's a almost mid-season WrestleMania.
Yeah, 100%.
Like
it's a big deal.
It's as big as SummerSlam at this point. You might not like that take, but the cards themselves and the implications that come out of Crown Jewel are as big as SummerSlam.
Yes.
A title needs to change.
I agree.
And Roman's not losing.
I don't think Roman's losing, but I'm going to go with Bayley. Mm-hmm. I'm not. This is probably the least confident pick I have other than Drew.
Yeah, I'm definitely not sold that it's Bayley, especially with Io and Dakota losing.
I also think that Triple H is not a stupid guy.
Right.
And Triple H understands what happens to Damage Control if they lose again.
Yeah. They're done.
Done. Useless.
The whole group.
Done.
Because the tag titles, whatever, it happens all the time where the head person wins and the tag titles lose. It happens all the time.
Yeah.
You can't all lose all the time. You can't all just lose.
Yeah.
You can't.
No, that's a problem.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with Bayley.
I'm going Bayley.
And then the main event.
The main...
No, sorry.
Whoa.
Big match.
You skipped one of the...
You didn't. That's what I was calling the main event.
Oh, the main... Right. Not Roman. No.
Honestly, he will be on last, but I wouldn't be shocked.
So, yes, he is the main event, but you're right. This is the main event.
This might be the main event.
This is what people want to see.
Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley.
They need to give us something here. They're building this nicely. They're beating the hell out of each other. Well, Bob's beating the hell out of Brock.
Yeah.
But we need something here.
Yeah.
I need this match to be what I wanted at WrestleMania. If Bob could trust...
Royal Rumble.
Yeah, what am I saying? At Royal Rumble. If Bob can trust Brock to take a bump properly, if he doesn't always keep falling on his shoulders and they let each other get physical, throw each other around, they can deliver.
They can have a sick match.
Both guys are top-level athletes. Yeah. Both guys are incredibly strong, gifted, physical. Give us what we want.
Yeah.
Clearly, they want it too.
Yeah.
They want to go at it.
Brock agreed to come back.
Yes.
So, this isn't just nothing.
Right. Brock said,
yes,
I will come back. Me and Bobby have unfinished business. Let's give the people what they want.
Yeah.
Give the people what they want. Yeah. I wouldn't be shocked if this opened the show, if I'm being honest.
I think it's first or last.
Yeah. So, Brock tends to do that too, where he's like, if I'm here, I'm an attraction. I'm first or last.
Yeah.
Roman, I'm first or last. When you're that level, you're first or last. Yeah. If this opens the show and they deliver...
It's going to be tough to follow.
The rest of the card better show up.
Yeah.
They better freaking show up.
If you show up to Saudi and you look at the match sheet and you're on the card and that's the first one you see, you better be on your A game that day.
And what do you put too? The OC and Judgment Day? Is that your come down?
I think you have to.
Yeah.
Maybe the Usos?
No.
Yeah, maybe the Usos. Maybe the Usos.
Well, then definitely the Usos are winning. But all right, with that said, this physical match, two juggernauts.
Who's your pick?
Two of my all-time favorite wrestlers.
Yeah.
gotta go Brock.
I'm going Brock as
I gotta
well,
go
actually.
Brock.
I'm going Brock,
God,
too.
I hate it.
I
hate it.
We're going to get a rubber match.
Yeah.
I think this has Brock written all over it.
Yeah.
I think the next one's either going to be a Rumble or Mania. So,
boy.
Yeah, I think Brock for sure.
Oh, man. I want Bob to win, and I want him to win clean, and I want this to put him to the moon. Because we all know how it goes, right? Brock takes a loss. Brock gets off TV for a week and a half. Yeah, everybody, Brock's back. Brock, immediate title contender. Yeah. Bobby takes a loss. It's not the same.
I think with the title picture the way it is,
right,
and with the main event picture the way it is, and there's so much going on, having Bobby beat Brock clean at Mania or later on in the year, I think is way more impactful.
Far more beneficial for the company.
For the company and for Bobby. Because I think if you beat Brock, where do you go from here?
Yeah, I'm next. I'm the next guy.
I mean, yeah, but also there's a long line of next guys.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, to your point, it's he takes the loss here, he gets the rubber match, like you said, wins clean.
Now I'm next man up.
Yeah.
And if it's post-Mania or wins at Mania, right into
We're building right into me and whoever the champion is. Yeah, I like it.
I like Brock.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, I wish Bob could just keep winning.
Yeah.
Because Brock doesn't need the run. We've seen Brock champ a million times over. I like Bob.
I think even if Brock wins, he's not like a next man.
He's not. No. And that's true, too. Like, Brock wins, he's not just jumping the line.
No.
All right. Now, the real main event, the on-paper main event, the advertised main event.
Roman Reigns and Logan Paul?
So Roman's taking a dive like Silva, right?
I think so.
Yeah, he's just going to...
This will be interesting. I think this will be a lot better than people think it's going to be.
I'm not concerned about the performance. I know the performance is going to be good. Yeah. There's just no chance Logan Paul becomes champion. No, don't do the we've been there before. There's never no chance. This time, there's actually no chance.
Okay.
There's no chance. There's no, oh my gosh, the Fiend Bray Wyatt interfered. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the belt's gone. No, none of that.
Okay.
Except probably that. But no.
I think if anything is post, and I don't think he's doing Bray yet. Bray's got a lot of story to tell by himself first.
Okay. So
but
who?
I don't think anyone.
So you think...
No, I don't. I don't think Logan's winning.
But you think there's a chance?
I think there's a higher chance than people are giving it credit for. I talked about it last week. This is similar to the Cena story, where Cena's past his prime, knew he couldn't really hang with Roman, but all it takes is 3 seconds. And that's kind of what Logan Paul has been saying. It's not that it takes 3 seconds, but, you're the tribal chief, you're the GOAT, you're this, you're that, you're supposed to win. But what happens if I do?
Which is all good and fun to keep people
100%,
like us interested.
100%. I think a lot would have to happen.
You have to tell the story this way. Because
100%.
Otherwise,
there's
me who's telling you for months, once this match got announced, there's zero chance he's winning.
No,
so
I agree.
Who's next?
I agree. And I'm not getting got. I understand that he's not winning.
But you're not understanding.
I know. I understand he's not winning. I just think it's like a lot of people are giving it a 1%. I think it's higher than that. Okay. And I understand how that works. It doesn't really work like that.
And that's what I was about to say, because the percent chance you give it doesn't matter, when he loses, it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
So then it was 0% chance.
Yeah, I guess.
But I hear you.
And I get what you're saying, because it's not.
Any other celebrity, I would be like 0-0. Like, no chance at all. But I'll entertain what you're saying, because gifted speaker, clearly. Like, he cut promos, go on the mic, has the podcast, does everything. Gifted athlete, clearly. Took to wrestling instantly. The guy can perform better than probably 75-80% of the roster. Maybe more than that.
It's really good. Yeah.
He's very good. So, is there you're going to...
And I think, here's the thing, too, that a lot of people are failing to realize.
Yeah.
While he's a celebrity, he's not a celebrity.
He's a full-time WWE...
He's a WWE superstar. He signed a contract.
Yeah. He works for the company.
He works for WWE.
Right.
So, this isn't like David Arquette coming in and winning
And that's what I was going to say.
You're
going like WCW.
WCW. No, he's contracted wrestler. So I think that's why a lot of people are just writing this off. Mm-hmm. And I don't think Logan's going to win. Roman has to win. It doesn't make sense. If Roman's losing, it's at Mania. But
I'm trying to think about how do you think they make Logan lose unclean? Like, how do you think, like, Sami interferes and, like...
Nah, Logan's just going to lose.
Yeah.
He's going to lose.
Yeah.
The only way he loses unclean is if Jake is there.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. I hope not.
I don't think Triple H is...
You heard his take about that?
I didn't look.
He said Jake would be great in WWE.
No, he wouldn't.
He just has to commit to it. No, he wouldn't. He'd be Ronda Rousey. Yeah. I hate the fans. They're booing me.
And also, Jake is a little too full of himself.
He's stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not stupid. He's just arrogant.
No, he's actually, he's
not stupid.
Giving him credit, he's actually very smart, making a ton of money for himself.
He's just arrogant.
Yeah, that's it.
Where Logan is...
He would take
performance. He understands.
Right.
He understands
Logan
the business.
Gets it. Jake would take it personally.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's a better way to put it. Yeah. Stupid is not the right word.
No, he's not stupid.
Not
Definitely
at all.
Stupid.
Yeah.
That's the card.
That's the card.
That wraps it up.
What do you think? It can be a good card?
I think it has potential to be really good. It also has potential to flop in a lot of places.
Yeah, so when you have matches like Last Woman Standing, and you have a cage match, you got the two monsters that are just there for display, like...
It has potential to flop.
It has potential to flop.
But it also has potential to be really good.
Right. I'm nervous for the Brock match because I want it to be so good.
Yeah, expectations are high for that.
I want it to be great. Not nervous at all for Roman.
No, me either.
I think they're going to really put on a show.
Yeah.
I kind of got nothing else. Like, everything else should just be...
Real quick, we forgot to cover it. Mm-hmm. Uncle Howdy.
Bo Dallas.
Definitely Bo Dallas? You're saying it because of the earring?
It's got to be. I'm saying it because they're saying he's coming back, and who better to bring him back with?
I agree. Okay.
It's got to be. Huh? Yeah, I can't believe we didn't cover Uncle Howdy.
Yeah, I forgot.
Uncle Howdy. And one more outside the ring we didn't cover. Friend of the program, Odyssey Jones
back in NXT.
Back in action.
Oh, I covered it last week.
No, but tonight he's wrestling.
Oh, he's wrestling.
Wrestling.
Oh,
Tuesday.
He's back.
Wrestling.
Tuesday.
Yeah, wrestling. Not just back on TV. Back wrestling.
There we go.
In action.
Love that.
Tuesday.
Huge. Great to have him back.
11-1. The return.
The return of Odyssey Jones.
I'm excited.
Love to have him back.
Love to have him back.
Glad he's doing well.
Yeah.
Health-wise.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for following along.
Thanks for hanging out.
If you like this type of content, the predictions, the weekly wrestling coverage, like and subscribe down below. Follow us on the socials, Instagram and Twitter at @WrestleTold_pod. We're on Apple Podcasts if you prefer to listen there. We're on Spotify if you prefer to listen there. Wherever you get content, we're there.
Leave a comment. Let us know your predictions.
Yeah, let us know what you guys think the card's going to look like, how it's going to shape up.
Yeah. And you know what? Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Keep hanging out.
Yep. Thanks,
All
guys.
right. Peace.